Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right now here in the lab. I got a little book, but this book cost me $5. And when I got out of here, it was well worth it. So let's go. Appreciate you tuning in. Rightisms, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. It's going to be a good one today. This is all about life. You know how we do. Okay? You tune into receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's handle our business. We about to go to the Zodiac, y'all. It's going to be fun. All right, let's go. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinker's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practiced daily, will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. You see where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you will when I get through? That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my eye, be true. I picked up this book a little while ago in a little bookstore. $5. This information. I'm about to have some fun. I read this book like 250 pages in one day. This thing had me, so I got some information. I think I got comprehended enough of it so I can give a little lesson. I ain't no astrologist by no stretch, so bear with me. But I think this is some good. Again, this is all about education. This information ties into what I do. I'm going to try to weave them together, see if I can work that out. Right thinkers, let's talk about the Zodiac, the stars within you, aka the apostles, better known as, I say from my studying, this is my philosophy. Knowing the Zodiac is knowing thyself. If you know your sign, you know thyself. Why? Because they know. They taught me about me, and I agree 100%. So let's go to this. I freaked out. All right. First thing we're going to do is, it's like a little lesson, okay? Starting out with the Aries. There's 12 signs. And everybody got a little rundown of their favorite words, little quick information. Now, it ain't to the exact and on point about you personally, but it's about your character. And that's I teach you about your God and goddess aspects, the only characters aspect of your character. The Zodiac had that on point. So I put the two together. Watch this. I'm going to have some fun. Let's go. Starting with Aries. He's the leader. If you look at your brain, the sign for the Aries is the front lobe of your brain too. Their birthday, March 21st, April 19th. My son's a Aries. I'm a Capricorn. He's an Aries. We meet up here consciously. And he's ruled by the planet Mars, sexual and aggression. His sign is the Ram. Main descriptors, courage and headstrong. Now, every Aries, these are the qualities. And it don't fit everybody's that to the T, but these are the qualities of an Aries. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. I'm talking about do. Well, I ain't that. It ain't about what you ain't. It's about what you is. And the better you understand that, you'll be a better person. And guess what? That'll help you know thyself. Watch this, because if you're Aries, you should know this about you. That's what I'm saying. I was going to just do mine, but that was a little egotistic, so I had to go. I'm going to do all 12, so bear with me. It might take a minute, but the purpose is to get the message out. Again, this is a lesson. Let's go. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 concepts that they got right here. I'm going to leave a couple of them out because they're useless. I don't need to know your interests. Everybody's interest is different. I'm not going to sit and tell you what your interests are. I think that's a little far gone. But that's the horoscope thing. I ain't got time for that. The interest in in the quality, you might not understand that. I know how to do birth charts and the whole nine. Why? I read the book. Good information. That's what I'm saying. I'm just giving you a little breakdown, a little basic rundown. I ain't going to break it all down. I ain't too much time. All right. The sign is the symbol of the ram. His duality, either male or female. He's masculine. The Aries is masculine. Start out with the male. His element, fire. His keyword, I am. Another lesson. And I got all about the information, but I can't do it for everyone. So I'm just run through some. I'm going to get to them. And on mine, I would take my time and go through it because I know all about that one. That's what amazes me. So I'm going to give everybody a fair shot. Okay, here we go with the Aries. Now, the keyword is I am. Now, the Zodiac is also part of the body. And the first part is the head. Aries represents the head. He's the leader. Okay, in many more ways than one. This is all symbolism, symbology, that if you understand it and know how to interpret it, it's right on point. What's this? It ain't, like I said, to the exact science, but it gives you an excellent breakdown of every person's character depending on their birthday. Your birthday means something. They know you before you came out your mom's womb. Why? Whatever day you're born, they knew what kind of person I was going to be before I was coming to the world. That freaks me out. Let's go. That's just more information, but that's the reason why it interests me. Body parts. The Aries represents the head, face, the adrenal glands, and the blood. That's one part of the body. There's 12 parts of the body. Mine is the knees. I know that from studying. But you got attributes. They're willful, they're aggressive, they're enthusiastic, they're innocent, and they're independent, and they're direct. Sound like my son. See, I know those qualities about them. When I read that, yeah, they got them. They know just, and I said, that's what I'm saying. I know people by their character. So when I hear the sign, I can tell you just who that is. What's this? Now, interest, don't care. Drive, trailblaze. Okay, he's doing this thing. Now, you got story to go with everyone. This is a quick one. The Zodiac. As the first sign of the Zodiac, the Aries represents the start of the methodical journey through the stars. Okay, we tell you the stars is in you. Yeah, as above, so below. This proves it. What's this? Aries also represents the beginning of the season. I told y'all before, January and February don't mean jack. Why? They took it and made it. The real celestial calendar is in the stars. They keep track, and they just told you. And Aries' birthday is from March 21st, the first day of spring, the new year. Okay, I ain't got time to make that argument. But this is just a bunch of information that they're giving us. Bad information. AI, you suck. I don't deal with AI. I don't know jack. Spare me. Sorry, but I had to get that out. They don't know nothing. Excuse me. What was that? Okay, it's the beginning of the season. And the energy of what? Vitality, new life of baby animals, and the first shoots of spring. New life. The final stage of the Zodiac is the Pisces, which is all-encompassing, spiritual, and spacey. When we return to Aries, we are what? Leaping back into our bodies, starting over with freshness, newness, and simplicity. And the sign is ruled by Mars, the planet of what? Physical exertion. Aries' energy is boundless. He leads others with courage, blazing trails without a second thought. He's a warrior. Yeah, that's him. Okay. And now I'm going to read all the other stuff. The symbol, we know the symbol. Symbol of the ram, the Aries, charges his opponents, unafraid of what? Button heads. Me and my son don't butt heads, but we meet consciously. I get the concept. Okay. While sheep is passive, rams can be what? Dominant and ever dangerous. Aries' fearlessness and unparalleled as he bounds into uncharted territories. The rest of us following suit, aka the leader. His energy can sometimes manifest as directness as he speaks his mind without hesitation, while his brazen honesty can offend. It comes from a place of genuineness and innocence. He is often unaware of the feelings he has hurt. I mean, he do it unintentionally. I get that. And this simplicity and straightforwardness is part of the Aries charm. Okay, whatever. All right, moving on. Here we go. If anybody who know these signs and these people, you check their character. This is the Taurus, the bull. Taurus is the bullish. They stubborn, they arrogant, all that. That's who they are. The bull, Taurus, the sensualist. His birthday from April 20th to May 20th. Okay, I got a son, but he's a Taurus. Stubborn as a bull. Don't care. I'm just as stubborn. I tell you, a Capricorn don't give two craps about somebody being stubborn. We don't care about none of your signs. So understand that. All right. With a bias on that one. All right. His sign is ruled by the Venus, the planet of love and beauty. Yeah. His symbol is the bull. Now, his main descriptors, dependable and materialistic. His quality or duality is the feminine concept. His earth sign, his quality is fixed. His keyword is I have. Body parts. He's the throat, the neck, jaw, and the larynx. So he's right around here, this area. All this, that's him. Now, attributes. Stable, patient, elegant, resourceful, security-oriented, decadent. That don't mean you all those things. No, there's this aspect that they throw at you. And the drive is to luxuriate. I mean, they want good things. They aspire to have nice things. There's nothing wrong with that. Quick lesson, Taurus. Taurus moves us away from the impulsiveness of the Aries, teaching us to slow down and connect with our bodies, while Aries embodies us, what emboldens us to Taurus, demonstrates stillness and silence, along with Libra. Taurus is one of the two signs ruled by Venus, planet of beauty and love. She aligns with the height of spring, where flowers are in bloom. Now, the flowers in bloom in spring, right? Yeah, that's April going into May, right? Yeah, okay. I mean, March going into April, what was it? What was that? Yeah, from March to April, springtime. All right. Northern Hemisphere, with richness. When Venus returns to her command from the Libra position, okay, leaves change, and the world once again exposed with color. When she come around October, the leaves start turning red, photos changes, representing the earth side of what? Venus. Taurus relishes in pleasure, prioritizing material, security, and sensual love. So if you're a Taurus, those are your qualities. Symbolized by the bull, Tauruses are slow and stubborn, okay? Head facing downward always, because they're looking at the earth, toward the earth. A large and sturdy animal, the bull body is weighed to the ground through her enormity and the force of gravity, moving slowly and steady. Taurus takes their time to open their heart to vulnerability. When they see their power is evident, she awakens her senses, connecting to her body and the virtues of earthly delights. They down-to-earth people, good people when you get to know them, okay? Yeah, I get it. Now this one, I don't know of Gemini. From May to June 20th. Can't remember. I know a lot of people that keep track of things like that, but the Geminis, they're considered to be intellectuals, okay? Mercury, their planet they rule by, they're the twins, okay? Now, they're intellectual, intelligent, and unreliable, okay? They smart, but they're not reliable. Pay attention. These are their characteristics, and if you know them kind of people, all you gotta do is say, That's all you gotta do, match it up. It'll fit. Trust me, it'll fit. This is a blueprint. And the element is air. And their quality, duality, usually got male or female. They both, male and female. How about that? Okay? Male and female, he made them. And the key word is I think. Hence, intelligence. Geminis are smart people, obviously. Don't know none. Outright, I can't remember a friend of mine I know Gemini, so I put that one out. So I can't do nothing for that one. So I'm going to go through this one real quick. I don't know nobody who fit the bill with this one. So I'm going to go through this one. The body part for the Gemini is your arms, your hands, shoulders, lungs, and the nervous system. That's what they control. Their color is yellow. Oh, I forgot to give colors. Man, first color is red. My son has red. So do I, but yeah, that's his color. And they got the color here, green for Taurus. And for the twins, they yellow for the sun. Yellow, the color of illumination. Bright, illuminate. Their attributes, they're communicative, they're witty, they're adaptable, they're synoptic, mischievous, and they're fickle. Okay, don't know none of them. Last one, they gather knowledge. They like to learn. Hence, intellectual. I get it. Gemini arrives just at the Taurus, helping us to rise our focus from the body to our minds, and we can master intellect. Now you get into my area, ruled by the Mercury planet of communication. Okay, Gemini's move quickly, darting from one object to the next. He gathers information in order to broaden his knowledge. Okay, I'm with that. Share it with others. Teachers. Okay. A trickster who is ever curious. Gemini is prone to being deceptive, troublemaker, but only if his heart is closed with pure intention. They do it. I get it. I understand it. Gemini is a skillful teacher, revealing wisdom through eloquence and the sharpness of their mind. Cool. Their symbol is the two twins. Gemini is notorious for having two sides of their personality. Thought that was the Libra, both the Gemini. And for being two-faced. That's not always good. All right. But his dual nature leads to adaptability as he is able to explore all facets of ideas or situations and accumulating many friends and acquaintances. Exchange is important for the twins who love to each other while trading ideas and quips. They are inquisitive and they are restless with active minds that seldom rest. Okay, two kids, right? So the mythology behind the man, we was born with 4 arms, 4 legs, 2 heads, double heart, and spreads apart. Man and woman was once one. Story, another time for that story, but yeah, that was once said. The twins come from that concept. I know that too. All right, now the next one we got is Cancer. Now, my best friend's the Cancer. I know about them, and as I'm reading, this is gonna fit him to the T. I told him, I said, yo, my man, you the feeling. I know you. Okay, that's the title of Cancer, from June 21st to July 22nd. His planet ruled by the moon, which rules emotions. He's the emotional type of dude. His sign is the crab. I personally, if you know me, you know I love crabs. So I got to think. And we the opposite sides. He's the 4th, I'm the 10th. So we opposite each other. So watch. His main description, I wait to get to this. He's sensitive and moody in a good way. Not that, no. His qualities is feminine, okay, nurturer. He's the water sign. His element is water. His thing is I feel. He's a pastor, okay. He leads the flock. His body parts, he run the breast and the stomach. That's what the Cancer control. His color is silver. The attributes, nurturing, moody, material, empathetic, family-oriented, clean. All those things pretty much is in his character. I know that because I know him over 40-something years, so yeah, it fits the bill. Now, I don't know the Cancer, personally. All right, last one. His thing is to nurture. Okay, that's him. Cancers feature our journeys, from Gemini intellect into the realm of emotions. He's an emotional dude in a good way. This feminine sign is highly sensitive and perspective. Ruled by the moon, which represents nurturing, feeling, motherhood. Cancers feel deeply and love and care for others. Right on with him, okay? Watery and moody. He changes like the tides, not so much that way, in a bad way, but feeling the pull of invisible forces. He told me God downloaded information to him. I understand. And he is the archetype father, naturally respective, deep and imaginative, nurturing his loved ones. He is often successful working with the public, adjusting according to the moods and energies. Before he was exceptional, intuitional, and subtle. He's a good dude. He knows how to deal with people. He's a people person. He interacts. All those are qualities that I know about him. Next one I'm going to do, symbolized. Symbolized by the crab. The Cancer carries his or her home on their back. Okay, that's cool. This gives him or her strength on the exterior, which sometimes preventing her or him revealing their softer interior, which is their body. The pinches come out, protecting her or him from the pain of deep sensitivity and vulnerability. They keep people away from them. I understand that. And now, with near psychotic ability, they can feel what others are feeling. That's a hell of a gift. They shall helps to form a barrier that delineates themselves from others. Home is very important to the crab, who needs a lot of alone time. in coziness and comfort in order to regenerate. When they feel safe, no one is more caring than the crab, who dances with loved ones in the sea of emotion, extending a visceral sense of home and sanctuary to anyone close to them. He would take in anybody. He would, if I need a prayer, I'm calling him. So that's what he did. Next one, we're going to do the lion. I'm going to stop here. I see a little going. I got about halfway to go. We halfway home. But the lion, that guy right there, that's him 100%. Plus, okay, this is my dad, Leo, the performer. So everything they say about the Leo, understand this. And not in a bad way, but he is a true Leo. He didn't know himself, but he knew he was a Leo. Whether he knew it or not, but he sure performed. He's a Leo from July 23rd to August 22nd. His ruling planet, the sun, okay, which rules what? The ego. I had no idea about the ego back when I was coming up. That guy, since I learned the ego, man, shit, put his face there. What? He was the most egotistic person I know. Love him, but boy, oh boy. Yeah, that thing, he couldn't get over that. And his sign is what? The lion. He wanted everybody to jump when he roared it, man. Yeah. So he was the ego personified in the flesh. All right, moving on. You can't help that. His main descriptors, expressive and egoic. Yep. Qualities, duality, masculine. Yeah, he's the man's man. We didn't share I love yous till he's on his deathbed. Another lesson, but that's the kind of man he was, okay? He's the man's man. Fire is his element. Yeah, I get that too. His quality, fixed. He want everything his way. Even if he had to cheat to get it. It's another story, all right? But his body part, he's the heart in the back. I've never met a humble Leo. It ain't in them. It's just not in them. It's just not in their character. Simple. It ain't a bad thing. It ain't no. Men and females alike. They both same way. I know a lot of female Leos. Moving on. And their key word is, I will. You don't get no more egotistical than that. Okay? When your theory, your mode is I will, you gone. You hell bent. And their favorite color, again, gold. More men love gold. Love money too. All right. Next one, attributes. Where they at? Warm? No. Loyal? No. Proud? Yeah. Dramatic? Always. Radiant? In his own way, yeah. And fierce? Yep. But some of the qualities are negative. He had those too. See, all the qualities ain't good. Now, some of them ain't some of them. In the first one, ego ain't good. I can tell you that, so trust me. Let me wrap this up. All right, Pops, I'm sorry I got to do this to you, but I'm just keeping it real. You know how we do. But his interest, don't care. I don't think of some myself, could care less. But his whole drive was to what? Impress. That was his whole life was to impress. You know, all eyes on me. And everybody else assumed, because I'm his son, I can't stand that. That's not me. I'm not a drum major. I don't need to know. It didn't fit my personality. I did it, but it wasn't me. You know, my ego is humble. His is braggadocious. Two different. Leo's continues the Zodiac progression from the Cancer sensitivity and emotionalism to what? To a more extroverted expression and a playfulness ruled by the sun, meaning they shine. They got shine. And the Leo is the heart-centered and the warm, comfortable with others revolving around him. Again, if you with him, you good. You against him, we stay. I didn't give a damn about him. Well, matter of fact, no, my grandmother taught me how not to give a damn about him. Okay? She had no love for my old man. If you mistreated my daughter, I ain't got love for you. So I understood it from that aspect. Hell, he mistreated my mother. I didn't have love for him. So I get it. Okay, but no, my man, he didn't move me. Okay. Yeah, whatever. And I didn't know that then. I had no idea about all this stuff. But I go back and look. Yeah, I was never petrified of my man. Once I got grown, it didn't move. He didn't move me. He really didn't move me. I'm not disrespecting. No, I never raised up to nothing like that. But my man, moving on. I'm let that go. Get out of there. Little dude, I love you, my man. But this is you. You're Leo. I had to use you as an example. That's all it is. This is an example. Making a point. And what's this? As long as it's about them. Like the sun, powerful rays, Leo's creative self-expression is bright and limitless. He had a Jimmy. He fearlessly extends his loyalty, which he had none. But his loyalty was more to him. He loyal to fun, sworn to none. Okay, and what joy? He created his own joy. He made his own joy by getting and doing what he wanted. So that was his motto. That's how he did it. And watch this: to whoever is around him. I ain't going there. I'm gonna let you live, dude. Identifying so strongly with what? With the sun and themselves, the center of our galaxy. That's what they think. This is my word, okay? Leos must only be wary of what? Falling into that self-absorption. Ego. They're pure ego. If they don't get intellect, if they don't use the crab conscious and put them in a better position, they hell-bent. Okay, wrap it up right here. The ego symbolized by the lion. Leo is strong and confident, roaring freely as he displays what? The shock of his golden mane. Yeah, look at me. Loving and lovable, the regal lion prefers what? Being king or queen, which is ruling with what? Immeasurable compassion. If his ego, here we go, if his ego grows too large, out of control, what happened? A lion with an ego is out of control. The lion can fall off kilter, operating from what? Pride, foolish pride, vanity, and conceit, rather than his innate kindness, cuddly and affectionate. The lion can be loving, a loving partner and friend, delighted when others bask in his light. Long as you kissing his butt, you be the best. Yeah, but you raise up, not so much. I wasn't a butt kisser, never will be. So if I ain't kissing his butt, you know I ain't kissing nobody else's. That's the lesson. Only halfway through. I'll be back with the next one. Come back with the Virgos. Okay. All right. Right thing. I got into this book and it just put me on that astrology rabbit hole. But when I get it all down, I'm going to show you how my Egyptian god and goddesses fits into the Zodiac sign. But right now, I want to give you the breakdown. Like I say, I ain't astrologist, but no stress. But the book got good information. I want to share it with you. So I'll be right back with the next part 2. And in closing, right thing, because me, y'all let it be 100. Me, I take 100 miles a day. So I never let my right thing is to pass away. Knowing your zodiac sign is knowing thyself. Trust me, I'm going to prove it.